under the moon day energy. What's up, everybody? I am the goddess of the moon, the high priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer and teacher, shaman, seer, oracle. Oh yeah, light worker, starseed, earth angel, starseed. Fuck. Mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger of God, his very first child, put in the feminine form. I am the dark goddess, reincarnated, the divine feminine energy of all, the Lilith. In order to keep up with me, you had to see when I post on my community page, my latest live video, and anything in my shorts. Oh, I got a good short tonight. He wears shorts. There we are. That was October. Damn, I needed to buy a new book. I knew it. My book is over. It's over? It's over. Let me see. The new moon. That's all we got. We got the new moon. My book goes from Sahame to Maboon of 2025. I was at the fucking spiritual store today, but I didn't buy it. Why? I don't know. God does things. And actually, I don't think they carry this there. I could call them tomorrow and ask them. I usually get it from, I think, Isis, which means I'm probably going to need some herbs. There's a full moon tomorrow, or well, in the next 2 days. As I was looking here to see if there was any kind of guidance. Don't worry, I know how to search this motherfucker. So I had a book like this for the last year, and I threw it away, and then I was like, damn, I should have kept that thing. This one, I think, no, it wasn't this book. Never mind. Don't worry about it. We're gonna look up some moon energy, because I was sitting there just burning my sage, smoking a bowl, and I got up, and it was like a dog fucking on a squirrel, bro. I just stood there in the parking lot staring at the moon. I was staring so hard my eyes started to like water. Really? Yeah, this moon's intense. It was calling me in. So let's find out what it's talking about, right? Alright. Where are we gonna find that? Oh, this is always fun when I start digging out the moon fucking books. I always get very frustrated. Well, I mean, don't you want to know them? It's always frustrating trying to figure it out. Okay, we'll go to the Moon Magic book. I think this one teaches us all the moons. Moons. Do I do a bunch of moon magic? I am the moon. I am the magic that's in the moon. What the fuck are you talking about? So anyways, I'm just going to see what it says to focus on. What do we do? A spiritual bath. We put together, grateful always. And full moons, you're full. Before, the new moons is when you're like, doing shit like that. Hold on, we don't need the waxing moon. I'm not teaching them full moon fucking rituals right now, bro. I just want to know what the fucking moon is about. It's in the beginning. Okay, well, what's the dates? 4 through 6 is Artemis. Virgin goddess of nature and hot, mutable symbol of potential feminine power, sister to Apollo. I posted that. I'm there. I'm there as Selene, passing over the fucking, the sky, catching the night sky. That's why I'd be up there at all those weird hours. I was really glad to see that the moon was so full at 5 o'clock in the sky. I mean, I'm telling you, it's dark as fuck out there. Because, I could get my fucking ceremonies done. They'd be having me out there all fucking, as soon as he gets out there, I'll be out there till like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's why God was having me sleep so much. I can't sleep during those things. I am literally, I turn into something. What happens? I sponge it all up. Sponge the shit out of whatever this energy is, and I spend the whole fucking, 15 days, 16, 17 days pouring it out on you. That's why I was like Starseed. Hold on. This one doesn't teach it, I don't think. Fuck, I always do this. I grab the wrong books. I'm just gonna start throwing my books on the floor right now. I'm not even into this. 3 folds. Nope. We don't need primaries. We need moon. Winter solstice. December 27th, or 21st. We're not there yet. Autumn equinox is... How do we go from there to there? Sahame, October 31st. We did that. Cool. Okay, we're good. We just got some Thanksgiving bullshit coming in here. What am I looking for? Full moon rituals? Here we go again. I don't want to teach you the rituals. Is it in this book? I'm going a little blank right now, guys. Really? I swear I was fine until I stared at that moon. So what are we talking about? Let's talk about what I posted in my community page. Fucking Big Sean is all over Facebook that him and his chick broke up. Not to get all in the business, but let's just use logic here. Who broke up with who? Who's going to recover from this quicker than the other? Okay? After 10 years, don't you think that that would never happen? That they should have just been one and done? Alright, so coming to this there it is, Moon and Taurus. Is that the one we're having? I went straight to it. Yeah, because we started with Aries. Saying that they agreed upon this it's best for both of them. When you make this kind of decision, and I got to teach you this from Dr. Phil's marriage boot camp, the first thing you need to envision is this person moving on and being happy without you. Why? Because if you are the initiator, unless you have a side piece and you're doing all this secretly, you have to assume that they're going to bounce back faster than you. Why? It just is. It just happens. Time and time again will show you that that's what happens, bro. You know what I mean? Why make that decision if it's, rumors or if it's not? And we're just using this as a fairy tale example. Because the acceptance of I want more. That's it. That's all. God bless. Amen. We don't have to dig into their fucking laundry of why they don't get along. It doesn't have to be they don't get along. It just means that they want somebody and the relationship wants more. It's taking a huge risk, obviously, and it seems a little selfish, you would think, but it's honoring. And the question is, after 10 years, how long has either or wanted more? It's an impressive story to be told on a Monday, because I had told you on Sunday I'd be like crying and shit because nobody ever wants to fucking dive into the abyss. If you're following your heart and not just your dick, you know what I mean? If you're following your heart and you're like, your heart's telling you that you need to, you know what I mean, let this person go, then it will be honored, obviously. But if you're doing it, you know what I mean, for all the wrong reasons, then yeah, this shit's gonna backfire at you fucking hard. Real hard. You know what I mean? That's really just the truth when we're talking about that. And it's like, that's a lot of years and invested. And that changes a lot of things. I'm sure he's a man that didn't want his child to grow up without him in the house, and that's going to bring in all kinds of other stuff. And then there's always who's going to be around my child. This is a big movement. And I'm here to encourage you, because people have to make these real difficult decisions all the fucking time. And they do it. And some do it with such class. Some are really fucking, raunchy about it and shit. But divorce or separation, you know what I mean, happens. It happens more than happiness does. People stay in unhappy situations because of the fear that they won't find anything at least this comfortable. But by that time, you're not comfortable.
Was he on my bed?
No, not at all. So let's get into, with that being said, it's like, we need these people. I just want to point out a couple things. First off, I told him never to go on tour with fucking Russ, because this was going to be bad for him. That motherfucker starts everybody's dark night of the soul, including my own, I would like to point out. It's fucking Lucifer over there. I swear to God, don't shake that guy's hand. Every fucking celebrity that's ever fucking hung out with this guy has been fucked off. He was in fucking DMs with Kanye, and look at Kanye. What the fuck happened to the bubble guppy over there? Fucking Nicki Minaj. Fucking Will Smith. Welcome to the jungle. He got fun and games. Really? Where's that motherfucker? I don't know. He's hiding in the sand. We're gonna dig his ass up and fucking burn him at the stake. Just kidding. Love you, Russ. See you on Friday. New music on Friday. Let's talk about your feelings on Friday. Good Lord. Music is not therapy. Not the way you're doing it. You're turning music into therapy sessions. It's disgusting. Okay, no, let me go back to, before I read anything about this moon, let me tell you about the current energy that I am focused on and dealing with. I am not apathetic. I said earlier, I feel for you. I'm just not going to get in your feelings with you. I will sit here and cry and hurt and weep and mourn everybody else's motherfucking problems. I ain't got no motherfucking problems. But then I look at you and I get so deep into your problems that I feel for you, and I gotta take it off you, and I gotta speak some life to you, and I gotta give you what nobody else gave you, and you didn't even ask for it! No, we're not doing that no more. Shift in perception. Really? Nah, it's not that I'm not giving. It's not that I'm not loving. I'm being far more protective of my peace. I am in all peace until some not peaceful person wants to sit down and tell me how unpeaceful their life is. I do this professionally. I don't have to do this you know what I mean, all day. I don't have to do it on the internet. I don't have to. I don't have to take in nobody else's shit. God tells me whose shit to deal with, and I deal with that shit, and that's enough shit for me. Go fuck your shit. Realistically, yeah, bro. I'm an empath. So first off, I've just taken the fucking, I'm a sponge. I am an energy healer. So that's what I do. But when I go outside, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to do that. I understand, and I can remember I'm seeing the fucking hotel. Every fucking time I went outside, God had me street preaching. Every fucking person that walked by, every crackhead, every fucking tweaker, every fucking fentanyl fucking person, every fucking mother, child, brother, anybody. I just had to reach out. Reach out. Okay, he had me in parking lots praying over fucking people, bro, on my knees and fucking, you know what I mean? I have done my motherfucking leg work, bro. I have gone out there and got into the dirt and tried to remove it off the peoples. We the peoples. I take on all your dirt, bro. Your shit is dirty. And it's cool because I can deal with it, but in essence, it breaks my body down. And, you know, I've got a good system here that it's like a fucking garbage disposal. I got a whole garbage disposal going on inside of me where you can put all kinds of garbage in me and I just dispose of that bit shit and turn it into a golden egg, like Mother Goose over here. Realistically, yeah, I'll turn that into a song lyric. Turn your fucking life into a movie. Turn your fucking life into a t-shirt. An inspirational quote that'll be written in stone on somebody's fucking gravestone, bro. I can turn your life into fucking gold. As I just did with this guy. In the essence, it's like you're going through a hard time. Let me tell you how great that time is. Let me support you during this hard time, and let me tell you how God supports you in the blah 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 blah. Let me pull the dick out of my mouth real quick while I'm rubbing your ego. In the essence, no more. That's what I said. Fuck out of my fucking energy, motherfuckers. If God so shall, you know what I mean, call me to your energy, okay. Okay, but I'm not. No, I don't give a shit what's going on in your punk ass life. God's in your life. That's it. I'm not in your life. God's in your life. You ain't got no fucking feelings. I don't give a shit about your all you projecting is shit ass, punk ass feelings. Where'd this come from? I said something in the other video. I said, we pulled the levitation card. I said it's impossible with the cords I have to these bastards. They're pulling me down. They're literally, I have cords. I have emotional cords to these guys, which in essence is etherical, and it transmutes, you know what I mean, my energy. They're draining my energy all the time. Really? Yeah, they need it. Why? Because their fucking life sucks. They are all on the tits, bro. And I ain't even put them on the internet. For real? Yeah. It's energy. It's energy, bro. They need me. They wake up like they need me. They're addicted. They need me. They need me to speak some good shit into their life so they can go have a good life for a good day. For real? Oh, yeah. Watch me take off the internet, dude, and watch them act all kinds of fucking Mercury retrograde. We've seen it. God's removed me. I'll just shut down my page and they go all blah, 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 blah. It's the bubbles as you pull the plug in the dirty fucking bathwater. There they go. There goes all my dirt. Really? Yeah, I love them and all, but they're fucking dirty motherfuckers. They ain't giving me no good energy. They're not sending me good energy. I'm sending them good energy all the time. But not just them. Everybody. Like the kids in the elevator. They get me. We make a connection. I'm sitting on the elevator. You guys, I smell like a whole bonfire. I really do. I know it's the smell of sage, but when you stand and it's in close proximity, I just smell like I've been sitting around a fire. Really? Anyways, I get on the elevator, and these kids, dude, they fucking love me. They just look up and smile at me, and I smile and stuff. They like the dog. They like everything. Like, you know, I send love to everything. Everything. I don't need what you're giving off, though. You're not giving me love. You're giving me your shitty-ass life, and I've had enough of your shitty-ass life. go shove it somewhere else. I'm sure there's a priest in a box that really wants to hear all about your fucking problems. Alright, so, full moon in Taurus. This energy is solid and well-grounded, with little push to hurry or change anything. And that's what I also got, is I was looking at the moon, it's not full yet. It's like, they were like, you're still cooking. I'm still in the pressure cooker. I'm not full yet. I'm not ready to bounce into action yet. And that happens that's what I said. I have my interview on Wednesday, and she told me already in the email to bring my fucking I-9 information. That's hiring information, so they could give me a check, is what that means for people that never had a fucking job. And so that's the night, that's Friday. I planned it on that night because it's the day of communications, right? So I wanted to have good communications, plus, the full moon makes people wonky. So I planned that, and that will work out perfectly to where I'm not pushing shit, dude. It's just opening. I'm just sitting here watching the shit open. Open. I'm like that fucking Black Friday bitch. I'm so fucking creative, aren't I, though? Anyways, people usually are mellower, less likely to become stressed. It's a good time to work for consolidation of projects already started. Yeah, what have I started? I don't know. All kinds of madness. I don't know. What else do we got? Elements and quarters? Nope. Is there anything else we need to talk about in here? Well, that's about all we got. We can talk about Taurus and they're all fucking grounded. Hey, remember the other day I was laughing and they said something about their fucking necks? And then I was like, what's up with your cankles? Oh, that was a great video. I don't know what day that was, but that was a fun day. Maybe that was last Thursday. I'll be laughing, dude. The fucking shit be making me laugh. Anyways, yeah, sorry, not sorry. I said that earlier. I was like, oh, I feel for you, but I'm not getting in my feelings about it. I don't want to dig in my feelings and feel for you that much. Realistically, no. As an empath, I take it all on, bro. I'm literally taking your feelings from you. You're crying, and then I start crying, and then you feel better, and I just feel like shit. That's some bullshit. Hey, I got blessed today. Really? Yeah, right as I was going out the elevator. There was two of them, and I almost was greedy, because one was this awesome, deep, dark navy blue. This weekend, I was like, I need a new purse. I used to have lots of purses that I used to just change my stuff over. I was like, I need a new purse, but I didn't get one. And then I went to the elevator today, and there was two brand new purses. There was one that was bright blue, and then there was this one, and I felt it. It's like burgundy and pink. Really? Yeah, I got a brand new purse today. I thought that was awesome. I feel very blessed. Just wanted to share that with you. Alright, where are we at? I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to teach you about your boundaries, but I don't want to. As I said that, I was like, well, that's all I really am supposed to teach you is how to have some boundaries. I don't know where those damn cards are, but we're definitely in year one. Because we're going back to that same book I told you guys to get last week. Who's that book? Purple. Come on, Dawn. I'm feeling dizzy. Give me a second. I'm grounded and my altar looks like shit. I can't find nothing in there. I'm not focused. Really? Yeah, it's the full moon, dude. Blasted me. I can't think straight. I'm seeing fucking all kinds of shit. When I look in here, I get all kinds of downloads and shit. It's like, oh, God. Alright, what am I looking for again? Oh, yeah. Practical magic. There it is. Whoosh. I had to get down there. I'm seeing the Palladians, too. But there's more. I'm connecting with so many of these fucking star beings and systems. It's getting obnoxious. If I start talking to aliens, bro, and I disappear for a night or two, just, don't tell nobody. Why? I don't want nobody in my business. Seriously, yeah. So I told you guys, that's not the cards. I told you guys yesterday to watch the Clash of the Titans, right? The old one. I grew up on that. I'm fucking old. Old as dirt. That was a good joke, God. It's not funny, though. It's the truth. Anyways, there it is. It talks about the story of Perseus and Cassiopeia, Poseidon, Zeus, the whole thing. At the very end of the movie, which I finished today, it talks about how they were placed in the sky. And that was the whole point I was trying to teach you, because through quantum tarot and those particular fucking constellations send off a certain energy. And if you know the fucking story behind the fucking stars, then you know what kind of energy you're getting. I teach you the seasons of the dark energy and all of the energy so you know what kind of energy you're getting. For the next 10 days, which I did yesterday, was our 10-day forecast, we have 10 days of death and endings. And then what was the other one? A connection with God. And what was the other one? Henuma. Something about music. And then before that, we did some religious studies that were talking about all about death and reincarnation and rebirth. And in the morning, we did light codes, which was devotion to the sixth ray of devotion, right? And then we also talked about alignment. So make sure you're keeping up. If not, just stay on track. If this is your first time, don't fall off, because each of them run into track, and I'm trying to teach you the wheel of life. So right now we're starting with, these are literally, honestly, first day ones. They're called Practical Magic and Oracle for Everyday Enchantment. I'm going to teach you, the other day I taught you 3 cards. Today we're going to talk about Lady Avalon setting boundaries. Queen of Swords, people. Queen of Swords. Okay? I'm going to read this, and I can tell you right away, you know what I mean, that's me as the Morgan, or me as the Kali, or me as Lilith. You know what I mean? We have stiff boundaries to what we will and will not accept. And that's what that's about. What I turn to? Make a choice. 25. Okay. 18. 19 is Autumn Magic. Maybe we should pull on this card pretty soon. Autumn Magic. Yeah, we're going to pull on that. I need to redo the altar and put up the other freaking thing down and blah, blah, blah. Go get me a pumpkin. Beware of vampires. Yeah, that's part of this. Setting boundaries. I'm so sorry to hear that. Having clear boundaries, guarding your time, and being able to say no is honoring yourself and will protect you from burnout. Ooh, that's nasty. Inside of there, I have
I'm not gonna put the stuff that's things on.
No, but I have Band-Aids. I keep them hidden from you because you use them like fucking stickers.
When?
Right there.
When?
In there?
No, when? I'm so done with that conversation that you keep bringing up.
What conversation?
You make it sound like I use them. You haven't had them for 4 years.
Are you gonna cry?
Yes.
Please don't. Just grab the Band-Aids. They're over there. They're right there. There's a little thing.
I don't use them. Stop making that weird
Okay
perception.
then. Okay then. Don't show me your alley and don't want a Band-Aid. Oh my god. Anyways, saying no and honoring yourself and will protect you from burnout, resentment, and despair. You don't, hopefully, need to wield a sword to defend yourself, but it is vital that you put limits on your time and set boundaries on your personal space and energy. I told you, I knew what was happening. It was shut it down. And that's where it is I'm just calling back my energy. I'm not giving it to you. You're not feeding off of mine, dude. You gotta live off of your own sick energy. Your time is precious and your energy is infinite, and you must respect yourself and your time before anyone else will. Developing boundaries and enforcing them will create freedom for you, with more energy, time, and self-respect, and will result in more enjoyment of what you choose to do. Allowing others to take advantage of your precious time can lead to exhaustion and resentment, and saying yes when your heart is screaming no diminishes you. This doesn't mean you should refuse to ever do anything for anyone, or never respond when a friend asks for help, or turn down every opportunity you're offered. Somebody lost their job, and they're stressing that real hard on me. I don't know who you are, but I have nothing to do with that, bro, and I taught you, whoever you are, I spent like a month teaching you how to go get a job and how to believe in yourself, how to set up your resume, how to, say the right things, dress the right way, believe in yourself. I don't know who you are, bro, but I feel that. Somebody lost their job. You should absolutely say yes when you want to do something, but don't be a martyr. This card indicates that you need to put some boundaries in place and start saying no, for sakes of your own health and well-being, and it's a reminder to never feel guilty for prioritizing your time, your family, and friends, your passion project, or whatever it is most important to you. To ensure you have enough time and energy in your own life and your own dreams, you must release your need to please and your subconscious desire to sacrifice yourself in order to win approval and appreciation from others. I spoke about that, with my twin flame. Through him, I realized how self-sacrificing I was in a marriage, in a relationship. Through him, I had to face all of my, self-sacrificing ways and how, whatever. Moving on. As I say this, it's like, I've been definitely beating Russ with this stick since the day I met him. Ironically, most people will actually like and respect you more if you do set boundaries. You won't win a prize for being the last one at work every night. The person who always says yes, the one that's staying up all night to complete the project. There's Lewis. You don't get a fucking special prize. If anything, it doesn't make you race better. You needed better sleep. You needed to take your mind off the project so that you could be fresh for it. You guys are dumb. You just end up being the one everyone dumps the extra task on while they go home and live their lives, and repeatedly sacrificing your time, energy to comfort and reassure a friend, who then swans off with someone else as soon as you've made them feel better. And that's what happens to me. Say it again. I'm repeatedly sacrificing my time and energy to comfort and reassure people, who then swan off with someone else as soon as they're made to feel better. And it'll only leave me drained mentally and physically. Everyone deserves to have their time, talent, effort recognized. Learning to say no and vocalizing your boundaries is a step towards that. Once you start respecting yourself and the things that are important to you and insisting that other people respect them too, they will. And I spoke about that, I think it was Saturday. I can see myself saying, don't bring your shit to my church. Yeah, it's not physical, but neither was Jesus's. You didn't roll up on Jesus with this type bullshit. I'm Jesus' sister, the dark one, spreading the same motherfucking word, bro. Don't roll up on my church with your shit. Everybody around here is worse off than you. Don't you dare come up at me with, oh, poor me. We're all poor. All of us. I live in a homeless shelter. You worse off than these people? And I'm over here encouraging these people? What the fuck is your problem? Okay then. Roll out. Go roll that shit down to your homies that feel bad for you. And they'll pop a drink and give you a hug or some shit. Your relationships will also improve, and they'll be based in honesty and truth. The thing is, you're not doing the other person any favors. You agree to do something you don't want to do. They deserve to have someone doing it with them. They deserve to have someone doing it with them who really wants to be there, not someone who's resenting every moment. They'd prefer to say no they'd prefer you say no if that's how you feel. And that's where it is too. It's like, why'd you even come if you didn't actually want to be here? No, because you were going to fucking make me feel bad if I didn't. No, I would have felt good if you didn't. Fuck. You just didn't want to be fucking left out, bitch ass. I didn't make you come. There's things I do, you know what I mean? It'd be cool if you like it, but don't come and fuck it up for me. And that's like, my work. Like, okay, cool. If you want to see me, you want to sit down and see me do a ritual and you want to be part of my full moon ceremony, cool. Don't fuck it up with all your fucking stupid stories and bring in the outside world into this holy place and what I'm doing right now. You can see, you can sit, you can catch the feeling and the vibe, but don't fuck up my vibe, bro. That's really it. I don't want nobody to come with me, you know what I mean? That's, I had to go. No, you didn't. Stay the fuck at home. I could do everything by myself, bro. I didn't need you to come with me. For real. I asked you. And then you came and you're all sour about it. Don't come. Keep that sour shit at home. It's also important to understand that when to say yes to something you don't want to do. You're saying no to things you really want to do. Dreams you want to pursue or precious time with loved ones. Saying no when you don't want to do something will make yes more joyous. Respect your time and insist others do too, and you'll be free of regret, bitterness, and simmering resentment that can dull your shine, and instead feel empowered and in control of your life. It was really fucked up. So my daughter's had a shit ass day. After I had told the story earlier about, the fucking beef at school, this little bitch She didn't even show up at school. She sent her brother to go tell her he was gonna jump her. So of course she told on him, and he got kicked out of school. And then to make things matters worse, she fell going down the stairs and fucked up her knee. That's where I told her to get a Band-Aid. And I got a message from the nurse saying that you might want to check her wrist, and I bandaged her up. I was like, should I pick her up? She's like, no, she'll be okay. Then she sends me a text message. She's like, can you pick me up? I was like, oh man. I'm walking home, like, right now from Target. Like, they said you were okay. Are you okay? I'm like, okay. I was like, look, if I leave the house, I will pick you up. And that was it. The answer was no. I understand. If you can't make it, I'll be there, but I don't feel like getting up and going to get you right now. I just double-checked. I have the message. Do I need to come get her? No, I sent her back to class. I'm like, oh, okay. But right now, she's not looking so classy. She's got an owie. But anyway, she had a fucked up ass day, but I did tell her no. And then it was funny, I told her afterwards, because I did leave. I left at like 3:30 when she was getting off school. So as she was getting off school, I was right near her, and I picked her up and took her with me. I was like, I told you if I left the house, I'd come get you. What'd you do? I don't know. I really don't know. I took a nap, but obviously it wasn't a good enough nap because I woke up so tired. What'd you do before that? I don't know. It was a day. God. I had beautiful makeup on all day since like 5 o'clock. I was the most beautiful something that I did today. People saw me. I did stuff. I don't know. Anyways, whoa. Do we want to do a freezer spell? People do these. I don't want to teach you this. Why? I don't know. I feel like if I teach you this, you'll try to use it on somebody. It's one of those stupid things. I'm going to leave it to God. God, if some asshole does this, I want you to get them before the fucking water freezes. Get them before the water freezes. If they do this with malintent... Hey, Alistair! Fuck God. Alistair, I swear to fucking God, bro. I swear to fucking God, dude. Anybody that does this fucking spell with intent to harm another, I want you to fucking rip them to shreds before the water fucking freezes. Promise me. Thank you. He rules the dark, bro. If you have dark intentions, he's on that shit. I don't command him to do much. I bring him as protection. I am commanding him to fucking get your ass if you do this on somebody. I do not teach you fucking magic to hurt people. I teach you magic to help yourself. You understand that? Alright. A spell to freeze an issue. What is this for? Because you're too much, to be honest, because you can't deal with it. Some things are just too big to deal with, I suppose. I don't know. You're going to need a pen and a paper, a small sealable plastic bag, a Ziploc bag, some honey, and some water. Ice and freezer spells are used in many magical traditions to freeze a person or a situation out of your life. Did I do this? No. But it's typical practice, so I mean, I can't deny you this just because I'm afraid you're going to do the wrong thing. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't not teach you how to light the fucking stove. Because I'm afraid you're going to burn yourself. You're going to need to learn, you know what I mean, this type of shit. Why? So you can identify if somebody's to put you in the freezer. Really? Yeah. It can be as simple as writing down someone's name on a piece of paper or slipping it into the back of the freezer or under the snow, or as complex as you'd like to make it. It's important to be clear that you are not interfering with anyone's free will, changing, binding, controlling, or forcing them to act outside of their truth. What are you doing? You're just putting them outside, bro. You're leaving them out to dry is what you're supposed to be doing right now. Really? Mm-hmm. You're not throwing them under the bus. You're leaving them out to dry, is what this means. Really? Yeah. Have I done it? No, I don't have a fucking freezer. I mean, I do. What's in there? Some fucking breakfast sandwiches? I don't put nobody's in the fucking freezer. You guys are already fucking frozen popsicle sticks. You're simply stopping the impact of their behavior on you. This spell is best done while the moon is waning, anytime between the full or dark moon. So this will be after Thursday. You could do this Friday. Anytime after that. The full moon is on Thursday. Is it? I think it's actually on Wednesday. What's the day? I think it's actually what's today? The date?
Huh?
What's today's date? 4th? 3rd? Today's the 3rd?
I meet with my therapist.
Okay, so then, yeah, that would be Thirsty Thursday is the full moon. So then on Friday you could do some shit like this. As you want to decrease the diminishing of the person's effect on you, if the moon is waxing, this is how I get him out of my, you know what I mean? I can just do it. If the moon is waxing through, just reword your intentions in increasing your freedom from the effect of their behavior. As magic during the waxing phase is not about growth and enchantments. I'm getting a download. It's not about growth and enchantments, rather the contradiction and a banishment. I'm getting a download. I'm seeing parents, right? So like they just call you all the time and tell you all their fucking problems and shit. You need to fucking ice that shit, bro. You're not their therapist. You're not their parent. You're not their friend. You're their child. They shouldn't be poisoning you with all their problems. And that's what they are. There's a lot of these poisonous people that just call out and want to, tell everybody how bad things are and what they're going through. And they got like a call list of everyone they call to tell them all their bad shit all the motherfucking time. Really? Mm-hmm. My brother was famous for that. Anytime I could call him, he's going through some bullshit. Prepare yourself to cast your spell, then begin. On a piece of paper, write down the name of the person you no longer want to be affected by, or the situation you're trying to avoid. Place the piece of paper in a sealable plastic bag or container. Add a drop of honey or to sweeten the situation. Then fill it with water. Holding the bag or container in your hand, say this spell 3 times, or reword it to fit your situation and intent. So in this one, you'd say maybe to the full moon. Full moon's okay for banishing, now that I think of it. To the full moon, I send my plea. Let so-and-so's behavior and actions flow over me. From this day forward, their impact on me will freeze, as will strength and power. I affirm my boundaries. And that's all you're doing is you're using magical elements to get them fucking off you. Really? Yeah. I don't have to. I just have to think this shit. I am the magic. I mean, you can influence it and stuff like that. I still put it into the elements and shit like that, but, whatever. Let me finish this whole thing. All right, to the full moon, or waning, wherever, I send my plea. Let so-and-so's behavior and actions flow over me. From this day forward, their impact on me will freeze. As with strength and power, I affirm my boundaries. With love and peace, I am freed. As so-and-so's situation impacts, rebounds far from me. Now pop the bag and the container in the freezer. Bury it under frozen peas or berries or whatever else is in there, so it won't be disturbed. Leave it for as long as is required or indefinitely. If you feel the impact of this person's behavior has lessened, you can remove your spell piece and allow it to defrost. Then bury the paper outside and pour water over it as you say something like, "This magical protection I do release, but the intent remains with love and peace." Beware of vampires. It's always physical things you need to guard yourself against. It's not always. Sometimes there's energy, it's your energy you need to protect. Psychic vampires are those, and that's what it is. Right now, they have nothing. They have no creative inspiration. They have nothing to focus on. They have nothing, especially fucking Russ. He's over there constantly scouring my fucking pages looking for his next song. They have nothing going on in their lives. Nothing to look forward to for the rest of this year. They live off of the excitement of my life. And they look for ways, the way that I live my life, to inspire their creativity and theirs. They are fucking losers. I've been aware of this for many years, bro. That you couldn't even fucking breathe without me. Really? Yeah. God made it so. He made you dependent. And it's what you're getting is more than what you think. You're subconsciously being fed fucking, light. Eventually it'll poison you. You're sitting here with all bad intentions to try to hate or steal or cheat or lie or something, but all you're getting is good information. You come with your bad and you get nothing but good. It makes you feel good, But in essence, it's just that. You just keep pulling out and just sucking it out of you. It's funny. Psychic vampires are those people that drain you dry energetically. They feed on your empathy and willingness to listen to them and constantly demand your attention. Look at me! Look at me! They dump all their problems on you and expect you to fix their life, although they won't take your advice since it's the drama they crave, not solution. Is that you, Bobby, in your terrible relationship? You won't take my advice. You really just love the fact that I feel sorry for you, that you're powerless to a pussy. Hey, can I ask you a question? How come your wife looks like your first baby mama? Like literally identical? Are you still in love with your first baby mama and you got a replica? I know she was your first, dude. She told me how much you loved her that first date. You loved her, and she took off. She left you. Oh, I remember the whole story. You told me on our first date how much she loved you, and that's why I left. Because you loved her so much, and she had your child, and you were so happy. How'd that work out for you, my friend? Well, it's the drama you crave, I'm sure. Feel sorry for me. I'm just trying to be a good man. Okay. They need your endless reassurance while giving none in return, and are manipulative and self-centered. If you do not summon the courage to question the imbalance in your relationship, they will twist things around until you end up feeling so guilty that you apologize and resume the role, despite it being their fault. Yeah, we did enough of that. On top of the emotional drain, being a victim of these toxic behaviors is so stressful it can cause physical health problems and impact your other relationships. And that's what it is. You come around and then you fuck up my... Yeah, here comes the fucking devil and all his problems. Really? I ain't got no problems till you come around. Psychic vampires are easy to identify. They're the ones that tell you how much better they feel after they spent time together with you. What'd you tell me? What did you tell me? I really enjoyed this. I really needed someone to talk to. I really don't have friends. I really needed someone to talk to. Oh, you feel better? That you felt so better that you ghosted me for another week? But then you came back later to feel better about yourself again? Do you feel better? Do you need some more? Let me tell you how wonderful you are. Just get out of my face, bro. Fucking stand-up guy. Stand down. Stand down. Man down. Come get your stand. Eminem. There's a stand down. Is that the Queen of Swords? Might be. Which might be. Psychic vampires are easier to identify. Yep. They will tell you how much better they feel after they've spent time with you, while you're left inexplicably depressed, overwhelmed, and completely sapped of energy. I know, right? I got close to you and had to live your terrible life for a whole week. That was horrendous. Horrendous. The only thing I didn't get out of it was the child support payment. How much you paying that bitch? I got all the fucking dirt off of you. You just took your whole life out on me. That's fine. I gave you love. You gave me shit. Alchemized the hell of that shit, and I'm ready to love another. I definitely want something more powerful than that, though. Ugh. God. Please note, this doesn't refer to a friend that vents after a tough day or voices their frustrations at a specific situation. No, it was an I told you moment, bitch. I told you this whole time for 3 years you weren't happy, and that's the whole reason you were fucking talking to me. But you kept telling me, no, I'm happy. I'm never going to leave my wife. I have a great thing going on. Fuck off, liar. I knew you was a liar, but I let you lie to my face because it made you feel good. Do you feel good? Friends should be able to vent to each other, work on solutions together, and help and encourage one another. And that's it. I tried to help you, and you didn't want to get out of your situation. You didn't even have I'm sitting there trying to help you manifest under the full moon, try to change your situation, and you have no desire to change it. You're trying to run back. As soon as we're done, you're going straight back into it. Get out of my face, bro. I hope you fucking rot and die in your fucking life. I said that in the beginning. There's no hope for you. Why? Because you're a hopeless act. You don't act. You're all divine feminine energy, dude. You're all feelings, no actions, bro. Going back to it, I'm very surprised to see that Big Sean is a fucking Aries. That blew my mind, dude. That blew my mind. All the shit I've been talking about Aries, all the shit, and here comes this dude. Whoa. He done blasted you out of the water. But in the essence of, that's what it is, about taking motherfucking action. I told your bitch ass you wasn't happy. You want to take your unhappiness off on me. Bitch, I was happy before I met you. I'm happy without you. I'm happy all the time. You need my happiness. You don't bring me happiness. You give me sexual excitement. Oh, lovely. I'm sure I could find that somewhere else. You douchebag. You don't have time for a hug, a conversation, not nothing. You said, oh, God. Can't stand these people. And that goes back to the rest of them. The fuck? The fuck?
I have no idea
The fuck?
my glasses
Really? I didn't see you wear them to school today. I'm just saying, these fucking people, they're a drain of energy. The difference is that this is energetically balanced. You both feel listened to and supported. This is me and, Morgan. Her phone's been off for a couple days. I haven't chased her down yet. But we could sit there and bounce off information and build each other up. You're just tearing me down. You have nothing to add to my life. You don't even want to talk about my life. Oh, yeah, you want to talk about my twin flames. Oh, you're jealous? You love them? Is this a gay thing? I don't want to talk about my twin flames. I don't want to talk about my twin flames. Fucking twin flames. Fucking twin flames. You want to talk about exes? You want to talk about... What do you want to talk about? Shut up. The difference is that, yeah, and that's it. It's like, a good relationship is where they will point you in the right direction. I'll go over to Morgan and she'll be like, oh, you're being an asshole. Oh, you're being negative. Oh, you need to be a little bit better. That's what we work on. That's somebody like me. I like somebody like me that can push me to greatness, and I push them, and we push each other. We push each other to go harder, not push each other away. You both feel listened to, supported. If you want to keep this person in your life, please note that ceasing contact is a worthy option. But if it's unavoidable, try some tips. Set an intention to safeguard your energy. Then visualize an impenetrable ball of white light, a circle of fire, or a mist spinning gold or energy around you. We got to do this again, dude. We got to put the energy ball back in. You got to get back in the hamster ball. I've done this since the beginning. I envision this pretty much all the time, especially when I'm going into specific stores. I got to put myself in the hamster ball. Really? Yeah, bro. It's COVID out there. You don't want to breathe the shit, bro. You don't want to breathe the shit. Wear a black onyx, a black jade, or a black tourmaline pendant to protect yourself and your energy, and have some in your pocket or a bag. What do I have? Black obsidian that I keep. All of those are to protect, dude. They don't call in shit. They cast out shit. Channel the fiery protective goddess from the powerful artwork of Lady Avalon. Spritz a blend of lavender, juniper, and rosemary essential oil around your body to shield yourself energetically. Rosemary is great. I told you over the weekend I taught you to keep mugwort and woodworm. Great. I told you I needed some juniper. I found some in the bottom of my bag. I love that. I have a huge bag of lavender. We've been burning like crazy. You see some up there at the fucking altar. You can find it all in the street. Well, no, it's getting kind of cold. Alter the way you respond. Interrupt their diatribe with polite, I'm sorry, but that must be difficult. Then change the subject. Meaning, I don't want to talk about this anymore. If you repeatedly offer solutions to their problem and they ignore, before continuing the same stream of complaints about the same thing, tell them you can revisit the topic after they've tried your suggestions. Well, after you've tried what I've already talked to you about, then we could talk about how that didn't work. But I don't want to talk about this anymore. Nothing's working because you're not doing the work. Ta-da! Understand that they don't think the same way that you do. They'll never take responsibility for their actions, and they don't think that they're doing anything wrong. In fact, they'll be outraged if you suggest it. You won't be able to change their behavior, so you'll have to change yours. In an extreme case, break contact altogether. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. If I was losing something, it would hurt. If I was losing a friendship or something that I fed off of this relationship, something about this relationship made me feel real good, and I'm going to miss it, like I'm losing something, like we had something and it got taken away, this would be more difficult. But I don't have anything to hold on to. Again, I'm getting met with nothing but negativity. Someone like Morgan, I did want to hold on to, because I had met somebody, I had seen something in someone that I'd never seen before, which was honesty. And I understood that we still were going different directions, but I also understood that God, blessed me, 1 out of a billion there. And I don't hold on to her, and I don't try to, spend all of my time with her, but our time is very valuable, and I look forward to it. And again, I'm moving into her building pretty soon, so it's not like we're gone and, tore up and shit like that. But that's a very important one where I would miss. I would long for, I would work hard to try to fix that, and that was her too. You know what I mean? It was pride, all pride aside. And that's what it was. I put my pride completely aside. And after that, it built a strong hold for us. Because, what came down to ours was drugs. Really? Yeah, I recognized that she was fucking up. And when I called her out on it, I was expecting her to do what every fucking addict and every liar has ever done. I was expecting her to lie. But she didn't. I was like, you make me look stupid, bro. I'm out here and I'm trying to be a good person, and then you're over here on drugs, and then people are gonna think I'm on drugs. It's like, don't fucking lie to me, bro. Tell me the truth. Tell me you didn't go fuck up with your fucking friends. She takes a deep breath, and I'm waiting for it, bro. I've been lied to my whole fucking life about this shit. She said, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Can you forgive me and give me another chance? And I was completely stopped and in shock. This is that moment that you always hope for when you're having a disagreement with a person. And I didn't actually fully know how to react, and I just was honored the fact that somebody finally told me the truth. I said, of course, but I need to keep my space when you're over there doing that shit, because I can't be affiliated with that shit. But yeah. And so, she got back on her stuff and stuff like that. And now we can have conversations where she can say, I tend to fuck up sometimes. Where she doesn't have to feel like she has to hide it. Now that she's come true to me, she doesn't have to hide that sometimes she fucks up. And that's okay. I respect you for being honest. I'm not going to respect you for not. It's not about the fuck up. It's about the lie, bitch. Don't lie to me, bitch. And so that was something that made me want to fight hard. Because I had never had somebody be that honest with me. You know what I mean? And that's worth fighting for. Something that you see in a person that you've never seen in any other person is something worth fighting for. And especially if it's truth. In that moment, she had every reason to lie to me. But she didn't. And she had never lied to me before that. And we are very truthful persons. And she always says, I don't need to lie. And in that moment, it was a huge test. Because I expected it. Everyone lies in this moment. But she didn't. And I respected it. What she did meant nothing to me compared to what she did, which was the truth. We all make mistakes, bro. We all fuck up. But when you're badass like me, and you can stand up, and I see myself, I'm like 17. I told this story over the weekend. I was staying with a girl. Her name was Nicole, right? I was living with Nicole at the Momo. And her and her dad lived in a hotel, and they had an extra bed, so I would stay there with her when I left my husband. And she had a boyfriend named Grumpy, who was an East Sider. And Grumpy was something else. Anyways, it's a long story, but Grumpy got me high on Sherm, which is PCP, and took me to a hotel. And I blacked out, but I had memories of having sex. Weeks later, she asked me, and she's standing in front of me. She's got two big black women, grown-ass women, Lisa and Helen. Helen is a man, bro. Helen is a man, bro. Helen is a man. She's like 35 to 40, and she's built a good 215, bro. She is a man, right? These is some badass bitches, and they're right there. And I just got into the hotel room, and they're about to question me. And they're getting on me. And they're like, did you fucking sleep with her fucking man? It's not even her. She's just looking at me with her innocent eyes. She has the brightest blue eyes I've ever seen, like the sky. And she's looking at me like, did you sleep with him? I didn't say it was rape. I just had to say what I knew at that time. And it was one of the most pinnacle moments of my life, because I remember how scared I was when I said it. I was sure those big grown women were going to beat the shit out of me for her. They were her best friends, just like me. We would have beat the shit out of anyone for her. We would have took down anyone for Nicole, separately. I was sure they were going to beat the fuck out of me. And I stand up, and I'm scared as fuck. It's like, yeah, he took me to the Berkshire. And they start going off, oh, you're all kinds of fucked up. She's going to bring you in, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do that. And I'm quietly just grabbing my shit while they're terrorizing me. And I'm about to get out of the hotel, and I'm about to leave. And I was afraid to come back to the hotel for a hella long time because of that. And one day I did come back. I was handling something, and they're running through the hotel, these same bitches. They're after someone else. And I'm like, like they're going to get me in the, and Lisa stops right there and she looks at me. She said, you know what? I respect you for keeping it real. We ain't got no beef. I respect you for keeping it real. So whatever the story may be, when it all settled, this woman had far more respect to the fact that I didn't lie to their faces. And that's what I felt that day when Morgan didn't lie to my face. As far as everyone else, bro, they seem to be very disposable. They haven't made an impact in my life. You know, she said that to me the other week. She's like, when I was really triggered and I wanted to run, she's like, don't, bro. What happens to you and your kids matters to me. That's a true relationship right there, bro. And again, it's a stranger. And as I told my daughter today, she's got all these problems and shit. And I was like, Amelia, you never have an enemy until you have a friend gone bad. You never have an enemy until you have a friend gone bad. And I had to explain to her, I was like, this is going to happen your whole life, bro. There's always going to be some girl that brings her boyfriend and he likes you more. This is always going to happen to you. It has nothing to do with you. You've got to learn, you know what I mean, that this is just a part of life. And that wasn't her friend, bro. And she saw it real quick. And that's exactly what this fucking bitch did to her. She just dumped her whole life. We knew all about her problems. She kept bringing her problems home. The girl had such a fucked up life, she came to the homeless shelter to hang out with her only friend. And then she backstabs her only friend. It's not because she's not a good girl. It's just, you know what I mean? She doesn't know how to be a friend. And she, you know, obviously was hurt. It's your fault. What the
She broke up with her boyfriend.
Whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? I just want to show you is like, you base these relationships, they're supposed to be, you know, built on such honor and this and that, but you don't really realize how much you're giving to these relationships. And if you stop giving, there's no fucking relationship. Watch how many people, dude, stop calling people and watch how many people fall off. They'll call you with an attitude talking about why you ain't called me. I was just waiting for you to call. Realistically, yeah, I saw that in the beginning, bro. When I stopped calling people, I stopped talking to them. It was me keeping conversations, me keeping connections, me keeping in touch with people. They don't give a fuck where I am and what happened to me. Whether I'm alive or dead, nobody cares. Truly? Yeah. But yet I'm over here caring about them and praying for them and worried about them and this and that. It's because I'm a good person. But that's just where you have to look at the truth of it. You cares too much about people that don't care about you at all. Watch out for this. I felt that in my solar plexus. They may try to make you feel guilty when you stop doing everything for them. Cut off the energy supply or refuse to be their 24/7 support system. But their disapproval is not your issue, and you should definitely not stop you from imposing the limits you require to be healthy and happy. If the demands, such as terrible imbalance, are not, they're not a real friend. Most people understand and can even be grateful. And that's just it, you know what I mean? I can't. When I can, I can. When I can't, I can't. You're not going to push me. I've had to teach people as far as down to cigarettes, bro. Like that guy, he'll just look and, you know what I mean? He won't push. And that's it too. Last night, this dude came up and he was like, you got a paper? Because I always have them. I was like, I went to pull it out. I was like, no, it's my last one. I'm not giving you my last one. I'm not giving you my last paper. He's like, oh, I was like, oh, well. It's my last paper. I'll give you a paper until it's my last one. I'm not going to. And then even then, I'll give you my last cigarette because I know I'm going to go get another pack. It's not like that, bro. It's really not. And I just, you know, I definitely need to go buy some papers while we're talking about him. Check your values. It's important to be clear on behavior and attitudes you will not and won't accept. That's just shit. That's for real. And that's it. You're dealing with the High Priestess, bro. There's so much that can go on, but don't get too fucking comfortable. I'm going to let you because I'm not going to act out, you know, right away, but nah, don't get too fucking comfortable with me, realistically. Many people spout sexist, racist, homophobic, or other vile opinions, or perform terrible actions, and then try to squirm out of the consequence by claiming it was just a joke, or man, you're really sensitive, and other equally unfunny excuses. No, I was just joking. What? And I told Bobby that twice. I was like, you're not fucking funny. Those were stupid fucking comments that aren't fucking funny. I'm funny. You're not funny. That's not funny. Realistically, that's what I said to him. But the behavior you don't speak out against is the behavior you accept and even condone. And that was Red. Red caught me with the N-word, bro. I've been saying it for years. You ain't got no right to. Don't make me say it right now a million billion times. I did it because of a different perspective. I didn't change it because white people or black people told me no. I did it out of respect and the understanding of it. And that was it. He was, he was sitting there and he's like, I don't even like my own peoples to use that word. It's disrespectful. And I did a whole teaching on that. Do you know what I mean? And it's true. If he's gonna correct the white girl, he's gonna correct the black guy, he's gonna correct anyone. Let's not use that word, and don't use that word, and that's all he said. I don't let people use that word in my company. That's it. A black man doesn't like other black peoples or white peoples or nobody to use that word in his company. And we did a whole teaching as if the word was okay, when was it ever acceptable, and when did it become unacceptable? We went through this whole teaching of it, and that's where it is, you know what I mean? People make you step it up. Don't talk like that around me. And that's it too, is like, don't talk about people around me. Don't talk about people, because I'm going to tear you up. I'm going to point out all your flaws while you're over there pointing at someone else's. Don't talk about people around me. So it's time to summon your moral courage and take action. Know that it's perfectly fine to limit the time. And I'm seeing this fight with that chick. They were talking about some chick. They were talking about some chick that had moved out and she had 9 kids and blah, 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 blah. And she didn't have no fucking welfare and all this shit. They were talking hella shit. And I'm like, don't be talking about people, bro. I don't even know this lady, but you don't have no right to sit out here having a whole fucking, you know what I mean, a whole council meeting about somebody that's not here. Talking about their fucking life. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna pull your fucking life out right now. Really? Yeah, they just want to, let's spill tea on someone. Let's pass around the phone. Let's pass around the picture. Let's talk about everybody. Take it easy, TMZ. Trivializing things that are important to you and hold views you find abhorrent. And you know what I mean? And I told Bobby that too. He was going to start off with the Venezuelans, said tread lightly, bro. These are my people. Don't fucking say something stupid because you're fucking an ignorant fucking white guy. You can't pick Mexicans over Venezuelans, over Puerto Ricans, over fucking Italians. You're all Latin. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, I get mad. I stand for equality, bro. That's one thing. Don't start pointing fingers at motherfuckers around me. And for those you still have to see and be family with or work colleagues, it's okay to tell them that there are topics you won't discuss with them. It doesn't have to be combative, just a general suggestion that you agree to disagree on that issue. If I had to say, I would tell my dad, I don't want to talk about any fucking politics ever with you. Don't ever bring up any of your political issues with me ever. And then he'd say, then leave. You think I'm bad. Then get the fuck out of my house. Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. Call you never. Really? You want to see someone fight? Watch me go at my dad. Watch us go at each other. You want to see real? Oh, that's some real shit right there. Worse than me and God. It's me and the devil. Really? Be brave enough to be honest. Be honest about your own needs and your own energy level. It's possible that you agreeing to things that you feel resentful because you haven't checked in with yourself and how you really feel and whether you have time or energy or mental space. And that's it. You just got off work and they're like, oh, come with me. I don't want to. Oh, come on. I really want your company. Get the fuck off. Go do your own shit. I just spent all day working. I don't want to get up. I don't want to be your fucking entertainment. I definitely don't want to walk through the store. I do that because I have to, not because I want to. What's wrong with you bitches, bro? The fuck is wrong with you bitches? Oh, let's go shopping. For what? What do you need? What do we want? Can we order it online? I'm not going out there. There's fucking people out there. God damn it. I don't want to go to the mall. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Sorry. I have issues. It's okay to tell someone that you need to think about it or you have to check in with your diary.
Diarrhea?
Diarrhea. I have to check in with my diarrhea. I have uncontrollable diarrhea that flares from time to time. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. If I feel well, I'll be there.
What's gonorrhea?
Gonorrhea? Not gonorrhea, diarrhea.
Gonorrhea.
A sexually transmitted disease. It comes with fucking smells and wonders.
Is it butt sex or something?
No, I don't think so. Oh God.
I feel like you could get something from butt stuff.
I'm sure you can. A lot of butt stuff. A whole lot of shit comes from butt stuff.
And people be putting their tongues up there.
Oh God.
Like, ew. Some men don't even wash their buttholes.
Oh God! Please change the subject. Alright, that was the end of this teaching. It literally says, no is a complete sentence. Set boundaries, return control to your life, and can be very liberating. Saying a confident but kind no to a request can be difficult at first, but it will get easier with time and practice, and positive results in your life will encourage you to keep going. Hey bro, I have to say no to my kids, and they be acting like I'm the worst mother in the world.
But you accused me of using your band-aids I haven't used since I was 5.
Oh my God, shut up.
Exactly.
You just want to be on some fucking Band-Aid shit.
Every time I do it.
Listen here, Oscar Mayer Wiener. Do you fold your emotions into a hamburger or a hot dog when you shove them? Just having fun. Guys, you gotta stand up and say no. Really? Yeah. Ground yourself. Lady of the Earth, Lady Avalon, and be careful on channeling how you channel your anger. You get angry because, you're bottled up. Why do shit you don't want to do? We can't all do what makes us happy. No, but I don't do shit that makes me unhappy. Not really. I mean, the extent of that would be laundry. I don't want to do this, but I have to. That's about it. That's about the only thing I'm going to do that I don't want to do. Otherwise, I don't know. Really? Yeah. I mean, I have tenacity and I finish projects and I do all that. I don't give up and shit, but I don't sign myself up for shit I don't want to do. Like, I will never ever be a laundry mate person. I'll never work in a laundry room because I fucking hate laundry. I will never, be around healthcare because I don't like owies. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I don't know. You can just tell them yes. Hey, you want to go out this weekend? And then you're not allowed to change your mind and you're obligated and you're stuck there and you're not enjoying yourself and you have to stay there because you're the double D. I will roll out on them. Make them fucking catch an Uber. Tell them you got diarrhea or gonorrhea. I don't know where she came from that. I didn't want to go into any details on that one.
Oh, this girl, she broke up with her ex and she signed him up for fake STD calls, and it was gonorrhea, so they're gonna act like they're a person telling him, oh, you should get checked for gonorrhea. And she also sent 50 free packages to his home address.
That's so much investment on a breakup.
And then she signed him up for gay gay Twitter and stuff like that.
She's very upset. Why was she upset? Did he cheat
on
her?
Yeah, he cheated on her, so she signed him up for gay websites.
Damn, is she gonna do that with every boyfriend?
A lot of people do. A girl stabbed a boyfriend over that.
Damn, these girls.
Another one,
something bit me. Look, I got a big old bite.
And then another girl, she told her story about how she ended up marrying his dad.
Alright, so for those that don't know, you're going to want to get this book. Again, Practical Magic. It's oracles. They're very big. They come with chapters. They come with spells. They come with all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't know if you want to get it online. I take them everything I teach, we take it one card at a time, and then we learn them. I usually don't shuffle until after the second time we've done it. We don't actually mess up the order. We just continue the order to have an understanding of the order of things before we get into the chaos. Realistically, yeah. What are we at? An hour? I feel like I'm done. I'm going to stop there and I'll come back in a couple hours because it's still early. Yeah, I got to upload this fucking cool ass short that I got. It goes with this video, so I have to upload it. I'll come back later and we're going to pull the cards. I want to pull some tarot because we're in different energy. The full moon coming up is... we can teach you some full moon rituals. I do them every full moon. Like every 28 days I gotta do this with you guys. It's so annoying. As far as for Taurus though, they're all I'll pull that all out later. Deal? Deal. This whole video is about boundaries and saying no. Okay? Okay. Love yous. Laters. Just say no to drugs. That too.